Hi everyone, this is Shannon Hensley with Apex Tarot, a pure spirit, and I hope that you are doing fantastic. Today is October the 31st, 2019, the last day of October, and we're going to do our next 24-hour rune reading. I was going to say something and it just left me. Anyway, let's just go ahead and just jump in here. Pretty interesting energies coming out today, which was both of the tarot readings. We had similar cards come out, and so it was pretty much established what's going on in a wide scale range. So I'm pretty curious to see what comes out in the room today. So anyway, let's go ahead and get in here and see what Spirit wants us to know. Maybe something totally different, so that's fine. Spirit knows who's going to click up on this message and who's not. So thank you, Sweet Divine, for this soul group, for this collective. I just bind and block all negative forces, and I command your truth to come to the surface. I thank you for your truth. I thank you for your guidance. What do we need to know and understand for the next 24 hours? What's around us? What do we need to continue in? What needs to come forth here? Okay, one just popped out here. We have the eye. Now, let me say something. This represents ice, okay? And Pluto itself is an ice planet, represents an ice planet, right? And the sun right now is in Scorpio itself, but it's the I, and the I is also the 9th letter of our alphabet. The I in the Hebrew is the Ein, and it is knowing something, all right? So it is the 16th letter in the Hebrew, but it is also the I. So if we're talking about the phonics of the I, it's about seeing something, it's about perceiving something, it's about knowing and understanding and watching, okay? And we're talking ice, though, something very, very fixed here. So if the I means anything to anyone, person, place, or a thing, first, middle, or last name, I'm hearing the name Isaac. This is the 11th letter of the runic alphabet, and it's the Isa, okay? ISA. So if that means anything to anyone, and it is the, like I said, the 11th letter of the runic alphabet. Now, if we're taking the letter, the number, and taking it up to the higher arcana, it's the justice energy. All right, and then if we're taking that Ein that I just said in the Hebrew, which is number 16, that would be the tower energy, but it's also the 11th house. Amazing, because everything really is intertwined, y'all. And so beautiful, 11 here. It is about justice. We've seen a lot of justice stuff coming out, lies and truth coming out in both of those tarot readings that I did this morning. So if people are caught up in confusing lies and stuff like that, need to pay attention. This is, like I said, it's ice, fixed things. Look, Scorpio energy itself is things coming to the surface, but it's also things that have been hidden. It's things that are also investigative things, right? So if we're talking 11 and justice and knowing something and having an understanding and all that kind of stuff with the I, then all of these connections are here. Things come to the surface that have been fixed for a while, but now they're having to be released. This represents a reflection, and that is Pluto energy. Now look, this is the 11th letter, and if we're looking at Pluto again, the 20th high arcana is also in 11. It's a 2, right? And the 2 is also the high priestess energy as well. You got all those connections right there, and having to use your intuition and stuff like that. So that is about reflection. It's karmic activity. It is decisions being made. It's being rejuvenated. It's a resurrection of something. It's having an awakening, when the light bulb goes off, right? And you have an understanding, the eye, of being able to perceive something. Then it's beautiful energy. This represents victory. It is victory when you put a judgment on something, when something comes to the surface that's been hidden and now you know about it, or maybe you just couldn't put your finger on it because, you know, if we're talking high priestess energy, we're talking about your intuition going off, right? We're talking about reflection in a very, very unseen depth of something that's been hidden, mysterious things. Scorpio energy is very, very mysterious. It's connected to the occult itself, right? Now the sun's there shining the light on things and bringing things to the surface, like as the judgment does. Beautiful energy coming out here for us to know a thing here. So this is about also being calm. And sometimes people know things and have an understanding and aren't calm. And it's time to get out any kind of confusion and be calm and reflect on things, because it's about victory over any kind of obstacles here. It's habits, vices, and expectations to be controlled. Beautiful. You guys, we do have the power within to control things and vices and things like that. And you need to have your awareness open, and people around you also, you know, trying to do things as well. Things are coming to the surface to be known, though. This is also resistance. You need to resist the enemy, the devil energy. The Scorpio energy is also tied to Saturn energy in the world card. And Saturn's still Saturn. It comes to test, right? You have to use your intuition. You got to be fixed within positive things and understand that the position that you take in life is going to be a reaping and a sowing. Because the judgment itself represents reaping and sowing. What you sow, you're going to reap. Cause and effect with justice energy with the 11 there. All right. Or karma, or whatever you want to title it. What comes around goes around. It's all true and it's all real. And if we don't be fixed in victorious positive truth and be balanced within that, then you're going to be reeled in another type of a way, and you don't want that. So you have to use your intuition. And so for the next 24 hours, we get ice. We get the eye of understanding, of knowledge, of the tower. Got to get out of pride. The tower represents pride and ego as well. Can't be there. Can't be just so stiff that I know what I'm talking about. Well, the tower comes down every time. I used to have a deck of cards that had an eyeball right over the top of that tower, because people are so prideful in their own eyes and thinking that they know a thing. Well, it's time to be illuminated with truth and allowing truth to set us free so that we can get the victory. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Until next time, shalom.